Yeah, y'all, we got the lo-fi jams going. We ready to talk some latest in geek. Guys, it is a great day. Happy 420. Oh my goodness, what a loaded day it's been though, hasn't it? I mean, it's the first day of tourist season. The verdict came across earlier and we got justice for George Floyd. Don't want to dive too deep into politics, guys, but man, I am very happy that there was justice for that man. He definitely deserved it after what happened to him by Derek Chauvin. And I'm so glad we came to a verdict that everybody can seem to agree on. And I'm really, really happy that justice has been served. There's a lot to do, guys. There's a lot more work to do. However, this is a step in the right direction, one step closer to becoming equal, guys. So thank goodness that has happened. Let's hope that these continue to happen and no more injustices continue to happen, guys. But welcome tonight, guys. This is the second episode of GG and Friends, episode 2. And y'all, we got a very special guest tonight. I'm going to introduce him first real quick because my man here, I absolutely love him. He's recently got me back into Street Fighter 2. This guy is amazing, guys. But we have the editor of Geekly Goods. I actually just started collabing with him. He's an amazing guy, has great writing. Man, this dude belongs on a podcast, though. So I had to have him on as soon as I could. I am so very excited to introduce Loretto, guys. Marcellus Durden on Twitter. What's up, Lo? How you doing?
My man, hey, I'm honored to be on your show, man. I even followed you before I even joined the team, man. I loved your content. You're a great host and great entertainer yourself, man. I'm excited to talk some of the stuff we got tonight. So thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure to collaborate with you, bro. And shit, we had a great time playing some Street Fighter, man. That was so fun. Yeah. I can't wait for some more rounds, bro. But seriously, like, I thought the same of you. I followed you on Twitter for a little while, and I was just like, man, this guy's posts are hitting me in the chest, baby. Like, this is awesome. Your username was like Marcellus Durden, and I remember asking you when I met you, I was like, is that from Pulp Fiction and Fight Club? And man, when you said yes, woof, a light.
Yeah, I caught lightning in a bottle with that one. I'm hit and miss with my titles, but that one just worked out. So,
oh, it's perfect, bro. It's perfect. Well, thank you for coming tonight, and we've also got our regular co-hosts. First one here is on the channel quite a bit. Loves her Falcon and Winter Soldier, y'all. Queen of Hot Takes on Twitter. And, of course, huge Marvel fan. We got Amanda. What's going on?
Hey, I'm back. That's right. But first of all, like, tourist season, like, oh my God.
The best season, y'all. Let's be real here.
We'll
the book is out.
Debatable. But I'm so happy to be here. Lo, I'm so happy that I get to do another stream with you. And I'm excited to talk about all this news with Christian as well, who's going to come in shortly. So, yeah.
Dude, let me tell you guys about Christian. I absolutely love homie's takes on video games. Like, seriously, this guy is the king of takes in the gaming industry. You know what? Even when we disagree, he still can make me find some way to be like, you know what? Fuck it, I fuck with that, man. I like it. My man here, Christian, he does news as well on his channel. Film Optix does reviews. Guys, welcome in Christian, aka Music City Nerd on Twitter. What's up?
It's tour season, baby.
Yeah. We in here, baby. We in here.
Oh,
love the sound.
Wait, there's two of you?
Yeah, May 9th.
Now it's a party.
Great.
All right, guys. Now let's introduce everybody. Let's get started with our first little section of the stream here, which is from 1 to 10, everybody. We just go through the latest movies that are coming up, and then we rate them each 1 to 10. But wow, we got a nice little chat tonight. We got Ryan O'Toole. What up, man? Mike Thomas. What's up? Real James is in the house.
Oh,
yo, look,
James.
He called it. Oh my gosh. He's like, Tristan's gonna hop in with a sound effect. Yep, you already know. Already know. We got Desmond Childs. What's up, man? What's going on? Ruben LeCap. Hello. Jordan Rosario.
Welcome, Ruben.
One of my closest homies in reality. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming through. And Bob's Adventures, Vlogs and More. What's up, man? Welcome in.
Hey.
So many people. Christian Knight, JC Studios. Guys, welcome and participate with us in the comments on this first section, y'all. Now, on the first, we're going to start with 1 to 10. We got to start with the latest thing that's like hit. Like the latest trailer came out yesterday. I'm pretty sure it shattered the glass ceiling of expectations for all of us. I'm talking Shang-Chi, guys. Like, what an amazing trailer we got. Ooh, you know what? Lo, as our guest, How you feeling? 1 to 10, and why you sitting at that number?
Oh man, being as a guy, I had to put on my mixed martial arts shirt today. This is Anderson the Spider Silva, and also as a film fan that grew up on Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and the legend himself, Bruce Lee.
Yes,
I am so excited to see martial arts in the MCU, and not only see it, but see it done well. The trailer has me so hyped. I'm not gonna lie, it's a 10. And for people that don't know this, I know some people know, some people don't, but for people who don't know who like Michelle Yeoh and Tony Leung is, these are legends in Chinese cinema. We're talking about like Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio status. Okay, Tony Leung is that dude. Go watch Infernal Affairs or Hard Boiled or any of his films. They're just his Wong Kar-wai films. He's a legend. And Michelle Yeoh, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Super Cop.
Yes,
her resume is also filled with legendary films. So just to see these actors in their glory and to see martial arts celebrated in this way, I am so excited. This is an easy 10 for me, man. The trailer has me so hyped.
Yeah, man. I mean, just with everything you said, it's an incredible looking trailer, and it looks to set up a world, like in the sense that Black Panther set up a world, and it can be very self-contained and also at the same time connect to the MCU. Guys, this is an exciting affair. Amanda, where you at? 1 to 10.
10. I'm so excited. And my boy's Canadian, and it was his birthday yesterday. Like, how can I not be excited? It looked wicked, and just the fighting. Oh my God. The choreography is going to be amazing to watch. And that was only the teaser. Can you imagine when we're going to get in the trailer? I am so freaking stoked. It looks amazing. And like Lo said, these are legends on screen, and this cast is fire. I'm so excited.
It is absolutely fire. And guys, the fight choreography is unreal.
Can't wait.
This is something that the MCU has not touched. Look, Daredevil was amazing with the hallway fights and the really low cutting on the hand-to-hand. You got these long takes and no really jarring cuts away from blows. But man, this is a different style, guys. This is seriously martial arts movies stamped onto a Marvel film. It's amazing, guys. That scene in the bus that seemed to reference speed, man, and maybe even a little drunken master in there too. Oh my God, so good.
Real quick, shouts out to the homie AJ. He's also part of the Geekly Goods crew.
Where's he at? Is he in here?
I just want to shout him out because
right
there was
on.
a scene with the leaves that reminded me of Hero, and I know that's one of a film that's near and dear to AJ's heart. So
Yeah, I saw him tweet about that earlier today.
Yeah, dude, it's a fantastic movie, so I can't blame him. Christian, where you sitting, bro? 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give this one a 10. I was like very, very impressed. I know nothing about Shang-Chi, so going into this like as a new user for this universe, I was pumped. I'm interested to see where this falls within like the MCU timeline. Is this more of a prequel? Is this a little bit farther down the line? Like, and how are they going to incorporate Shang-Chi into possibly, meeting up with the Avengers and whatnot, or having those those universes or those movies cross together? But yeah, I was very impressed. I watched the trailer at least 5 times. I was like, it's about time we had like a good, like, kung fu, just like, action movie. Like it's been a while. Like, oof, man, it's been a while.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's been a while since Black Panther, since we've had this kind of self-established world like this. But yeah, I'm curious as well because the 10 rings have popped up in the MCU before, in the Iron Man movies. They were in Ant-Man as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been in the MCU. Like, where exactly does this tie in? It seems to me, as of right now, it is phase 4, past all the Endgame stuff, past all that. But who knows? Maybe they'll weave it in the middle, and then Shang-Chi 2 could be present. I kind of hope they don't do the past jump though. Like let's stick to right at the end game.
It's like they've always been
real
there.
quick.
Yeah.
Did you notice it was set in San Francisco?
I didn't notice that.
I didn't know.
Like the bus they were on, it looks like the Muni, and it said California on the front, and the logo is. I'm from the Bay Area, so I know San Francisco transportation. It looked like the Muni in San Francisco. I gotta watch it again, but that'd be crazy if we get some of that 10 ring stuff that we saw in Ant-Man leak here, and maybe a similar character.
Dude, yes,
cool.
let's get some crossover, man. Like, if we can, and if it makes sense, like, Maybe we'll get Hydra Cap. No, okay, we'll wait to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier for that.
I swear to God, I'm gonna like extract it from your mind. Like I can't do this.
So okay, if Hydra Cap does show up,
Shit,
you're gonna say I'm right.
I'm gonna say you're right, but I hate you. That's what I'm gonna say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. My man Zach Pope's in the house. What's up, bro? Shang-Chi is fire. Absolutely, man. I mean, it looks. He's saying 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10. Yes. So on my first watch of the trailer, I'll be honest with you guys. Something in me was like, I really want more. I don't know what it was. It's not like I was negative. It's not like I didn't like the trailer whatsoever. But when I first saw the teaser, I was like, I want some more fighting, y'all. Like, I want some more hand-to-hand scenes. Look, we got the cool bus. We got a lot of slow-mo shots, a lot of people ducking under swords. But I'm like, yo, I wanted some more actual hand-to-hand combat. But I get that they have to save that for the movie. So I decided to bump my score up from a 9 to a 10.
Wow, bravo.
one more little.
Hey, Leo, would you say the teaser did what it was supposed to do?
Yes. And
so the teaser's supposed to leave you wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I forgot this was an actual teaser trailer too, because it's like it seems like just like, oh, here's the trailer. It's like what, 2 minutes and something, and I'm like, all right, that's like long enough for a trailer. Like a teaser trailer is like a minute.
A teaser is supposed to be like, like a 45 to a minute, maybe a minute and a half if we're being daring. But this was a 2 minute full on trailer dang near. Like
it was his birthday. They wanted it to be longer. That's what it is. Which,
by the way, he trolled us, y'all.
He's great.
He sat up there and said, "Oh, it's coming in a few weeks." Then a few minutes later.
He's like, perfect.
The Eternals trailer though. When is that coming? That's
Monday.
All I want.
Monday.
Legit Monday.
Legit Monday.
Down. Of course.
Right after
the Oscars.
Academy Award winning.
Oh my God! I forgot the Oscars this weekend.
They have the title card ready.
They got nominated and then winner.
Both they got both. Legit. They got both.
Just like pull it. Let's go.
Hey Leo, Ruben's saying that it's confirmed that Shang-Chi was filmed in some parts of San Francisco. Hey, where did we get Jimmy Woo? My boy Jimmy Woo.
True.
Remember he had Scott Lang on house arrest.
Shit, that's right.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
They were a duo in the comics, in the Shang-Chi comics, the 2020 run.
I love this.
God, dude. Yes.
I'm gonna lose my mind. That'd be so cool.
I love how we all just collectively freaked out at the same time.
I love Jimmy Woo so much.
Jimmy Woo's awesome. Give him and Darcy that X-Files show. Just do it. Come on.
Yes.
I love the fact that the Mandarin is his father. Yeah, and I'm glad that it's not Guy Pearce, man in suit cliche that we have in every single first phase MCU movie. Let's move away from that, please.
Please.
Huh?
I said please, yeah.
Yeah, please.
I love Iron Man 3, but when he said I am the Mandarin, I was like, oh, no, you're not. I was like, Guy Pearce, just stick with the fire.
Yeah. I feel like that was so like this is like the actual Mandarin, because I feel like the one that we got in Iron Man 3 wasn't like the real Mandarin. He was kind of like a cover up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, how you gonna tell me Ben Kingsley is the cover up for Guy Pearce? Come on, dog. Like,
no.
When it comes to a villain, nah, man. It should have been the other way around. I would have been okay. Ben Kingsley, usher him in as the real Mandarin, but looks like we're gonna get the actual Mandarin in this one. So
yeah.
Yay.
We're on track. Woo. Okay, guys, let's move to our next one. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier finale. And you guys know I'm going to Amanda first.
Done.
Why?
No.
I have a remove button.
I have 15 witnesses right now. I have 15 witnesses. Okay,
15.
that they bully me. Okay, they literally bully me.
Thought you were gonna boot her the second she said something.
I'm so sad.
It's right on the button. So let's hear that 1 to 10.
The finale.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 regardless. But I'm nervous. I am nervous because I don't know what they're gonna. I know what they're gonna do, but they better do it well, because the execution during the entire season has been kind of wonky. And like I loved episode 5. But I just hope that they kind of tie off Sam's story at least, or like Bucky's story. I don't want that many loose ends, even though there was plenty of setup. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous for it. You know, we still don't know how long it is, unless it was confirmed that it's an hour and something. I'm not 100% sure, but I will hope it's like an hour and a half. Leo, you're gonna be stuck with me at 3 a.m. Just like you know.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it is gonna be an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm like, it's just me on Friday, y'all. You see two versions of me on both sides of the thumbnail, and I was like, yeah, I just doubled up in this.
Rude.
It's gotta at least be like an hour 10.
Has
At
to.
least, like, you can't just go. There's so many loose ends to tie up with Sam getting this briefcase. Okay, who's the power broker? We don't even know.
Sharon
Flag Smasher.
It's literally Sharon.
It's gotta be Sharon Carter, but I
don't
don't know.
like
I've been thinking Arnim Zola. Did he escape?
Ooh,
I know
that's a good one too, actually.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good one.
really? I thought that was Hydra Cap skirting those kind of lines. But,
No. That doesn't mean that Hydra Cap exists. Like she's no.
but let's be real here. If that was the last obstacle for Bucky and Sam to cross,
would be
was
pretty
Hydra
sweet.
Cap.
Yeah.
No.
Like, could you imagine that, Amanda? Like, it's like, okay,
No, I can't imagine it. Stop saying it.
it's like Red Skull got a hold of him or something, or the Flag
Right.
Smashers, whatever.
Now they're gonna fight John Walker. It's gonna be the
That's
street
true,
fight,
yeah.
and it's gonna be wicked. And my boy is gonna get his Captain America suit, and I'm so excited.
You know he's gonna break that shield, but Lo, what you
I
do?
know.
What you thinking, man? 1 to 10?
Uh oh.
He's at a solid six. Amanda is so scared right now.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but on my other show, the Suit Up Geeks, you can follow us at the Suit Up Geeks on Twitter and YouTube. I was a little harsh with this series. Amanda knows. She's like, "Oh my god, what's he gonna say?" But look, knowing we're gonna get a Wakandan, more like 9 out of 10, we're probably gonna get a Captain America suit in that Wakandan box. Let's be honest. They're not gonna hype this up and have him pick up the shield and not put him in the suit. So he'll probably get vibranium wings, vibranium armor. So that's awesome. But just like you, Amanda, I'm glad you brought this up. I'm a little nervous with how they're gonna pull this together because episode 5 was my favorite episode of the series, followed by 3, which introduced Simo, and I'm worried that it might not live up to the hype that we're at right now, because when we saw the box and they cut to the credits, I'm like, oh, of course they do that, right? So, you know, is the fight going to live up to the first fight with Bucky and Sam? That was brutal.
What?
And when they broke Walker's arm, sorry, spoilers, anyone that hasn't seen the episode, but that was just like, oh man, they did that. So if they can top that fight, I don't know if they can, because I'm worried they're gonna kill. I hope they don't kill off Walker. I think we need more U.S. agent in the MCU. So fingers crossed. I hope they don't kill off Walker. I think Sharon Carter is the power broker, but at the same time, I don't know where we're going with that. I don't know what importance the power broker holds just yet. So I'm with you, man. I'm at a cautious 9 with my hype. So
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm
James.
happy it's at a 9. Sorry, I'm just
Real James at the same level, cautiously hyped up. Like, you know, I'm like thinking all the things that could happen. I was like, man, all these guesses I have for WandaVision, let's be real. Nothing's gonna happen this time. I'm like, look, what if freaking Al Pacino walked in some dress shoes and he was the damn power broker. But I mean, it's not gonna happen. You're right, Lo. There's a lot to live up to. I don't think he gets wings on the new suit, though. I think that when Walker ripped off the wings, that was it for the title of Falcon. Falcon is going to go exclusively to Torres, and now Falcon is going to be just Captain America with the shield only.
I like that. I didn't even think about that. I like that.
Yeah.
Liberate him from that old Falcon role and bring him into a brand new suit. And then all the training he did pays off with all that. It's like, dude. Captain freaking America, Sam Wilson, baby.
Fingers crossed.
Oh man, you know we're gonna see him in the suit. You know, I hope they make a change to like the white and red. I want him to have like a black, like maybe like a black and red, or a black, red and red and blue. That'd be tight. Something so different.
Nice. Mackie will pull off anything, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we know you're
I'm so excited.
we need to simmer her down a little bit.
Right, little fan down there. Cut that thing on high. Christian, How you feeling, man? 1 to 10.
I knew it.
I'm sorry,
I
y'all.
knew
I'm sorry.
it. I knew you'd disappoint me more than low.
The director literally said, episode 5 is our best episode. I'm like, why would you let me know that? Like, let me just watch
I think
the
they
rest
said
of
that though.
They said most emotional episode.
Shouldn't the finale be the most emotional? Because like it's the ends of the
Well,
road.
WandaVision wasn't.
I don't know. That was
emotional as hell. When Vision was up
no, but
you know what, man? I was gonna say I liked the ending, but it didn't blow me away. You know, I don't know.
Okay, so let me say this about Falcon. Like I'm not cautiously. I'm like at a warm 7 because like I don't know. Like I don't know what it is about this series. Maybe it's because there's a lot of theory videos out there. With the removed plot line. Like it's just like I like Carly Morgenthau to like a point, but it's like I'm sorry, but if Sharon Carter becomes a power broker, that is worse than Ralph Boner. I will fight anyone on that.
I don't think that's worse than Ralph Boner, bro.
Ralph Boner's bad.
Ralph Boner was cringe.
Sharon Carter does nothing in the series. She is literally there. She helps out a little bit, but it's like where, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I'm looking forward to the finale. It's just, I mean, like it's like Real James said, they have a lot to address, and like it's only 6 episodes. So it's like if it was like 8, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But it's like I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm excited to see certain things happen. And it's like I don't know. It's just something about it. I'm just not as excited as I was for WandaVision. I'm very excited for like Loki and the Bad Batch that's coming to Disney Plus as well. But for some reason, I'm just not as excited for this series as I thought I was going to be.
It looks like Real James is agreeing with you. The first time he's saying a weekly viewing has hurt an MCU. Maybe Manda's right. It could have been 3 movies. Look, we could have just
trilogy.
But, I mean, we might as well go through it all in a couple episodes. I don't know, guys. Like this next episode is really going to determine how close it is to WandaVision for me, because WandaVision as a whole is a solid 9, 9.5 out of 10 for me. So I am probably not going to budge from that being my number 1 MCU show. But this next one determines just how close it comes to, because 5 was a lot. It was very emotional. And not to mention with the current climate, how freaking accurate this was and how much we need that next episode to see Sam as Captain America. Like what a cool episode that's going to be after this verdict. But I think that there was so much good in that last episode. I'm like, can y'all top that for me?
Yeah. It feels like we're literally now just getting started.
Like this feels like it should be like episode 3. Like,
but here it goes back to like if we just took episode 5 and put that as like the start of the movie, of his movie, and then literally just carry that out. Do you see how much of a difference this would have made? And then kind of maybe have all those conversations with Bucky and all of that within a 2-hour film versus a 6-episode arc. That's why like it's upsetting for me, because now like technically you really don't have to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier unless you want that extra character development, because Steve already gave the shield to Sam. So if Sam gets his own movie, which he better, because I'm going to get pissed off, the next time you see him, he will be Captain America, hopefully, fingers crossed, if that's the way it's going, right? So this show, again, like, that's just bothers me. It bothers me that this could have been a movie straight up. They shouldn't have tested the characters, because this is what it is. It's a test for the characters to see if it's going to do well. And that breaks my heart for Mackie, because straight up, he should be getting a film, period. He is Captain America, period. And that is the arc that you've given him in the MCU. And that's what's frustrating about this. To watch 6 episodes, and it should have been 2-hour movie. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. I like the episodic format a little bit. Like, I think this might have, and it's weird to say this, it might have benefited from the 9 episodes over WandaVision. And I look back and I'm like, the first 4 episodes of WandaVision could have been combined, because they were 30 minutes. You could have did boom, 1, 2 back to back, 3, 4 back to back.
I think that's why we got the first 2. Like that's why they gave
Yeah.
people the
Yeah.
first two.
They gave us the first, I think,
point,
3.
it feels like the first 3 episodes was a 3-hour prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Right?
we just got started and now it's ending and it doesn't feel right, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
And
I mean,
what
like,
if-
I've
Yeah.
Sorry,
right.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, it's okay. Go ahead, Christian. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I mean, I've watched like a lot of just not movies, sorry, series now that's like 8 episodes, and like each episode's like around an hour, but like for some reason they're paced well. Like I just got done watching Shadow and Bone. That was
Yes.
8 episodes, and it's like it's paced so well. Like it doesn't
Mhm.
feel like anything's missing. And I'm trying to figure out what is missing from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, yes, it's only 6 episodes, but it's like, my gosh, it just feels like all over the place, like so rushed. So I'm like, okay, there's Zemo, you have the Power Broker, and we have the Flag Smashers. And it's like, okay, like we understand the Flag Smashers goal, but like, it's just like, I'm not feeling that. I don't know. I'm not feeling the energy from Flag Smashers like at all.
Yeah.
It's
No.
just a bunch of like it's a bunch of like died Steve Rogers like running around just like with the Super Soldier serum. Like there's side questing through life, and it's like, what is this?
So they're side quested through
quest.
life.
You're so funny. Oh my
We
God.
got a good question here. What does her being power broker mean? It might mean that they're
Exactly.
gonna actually somewhat do their interpretation of the death of Captain America right after Civil War when she does kill him. But she is under control and under influence in that. So I'm like, okay, would they then reveal that she's being worked by someone else, that she's middle management? I don't know. Maybe Mephisto could pop up and he's the actual power broker. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's like what where do we go
Keep
from
That
his
this?
joke is
name
never
out
going
of your
away.
mouth.
I mean, Lo, am I reaching here? Mephisto? Like,
No, it's a reach. You're Mr. Fantastic right now. It's a reach. I'm sorry.
You know, to be fair,
Seriously,
I don't even
though.
know what we could have done with Sharon Carter. I don't think the MCU, the showrunners, know what to do with her either. And I think
No.
they make her the villain. That's great. But other than that, if they don't make her the villain, what does she do from here? Like, where does she go? So
She's pointless.
I
I'm
hear it,
sorry,
man. It's like-
but even what's gonna bother me about this series specifically is that like if it just ends here, and then we don't get a confirmation of season 2, because I have a feeling this was gonna end up happening, and then we don't even get to see Sam or Bucky again until like 2025 if there's another Avengers movie. You know what I mean?
Power broker.
I am the power broker. I'm calling the shots, fam. Literally it. But yeah, it's gonna bother me because if they don't get a season 2, then like, what was the point of the show?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna extend it, and we're not gonna see them until Avengers, whatever, and they don't have that slated. So
Yeah, well, I mean, the way Secret Invasion's going, you never know where we're gonna see him next at this point. They could pop up at Miss Marvel. Like,
true.
I mean, it's
That too.
we don't know. We don't know right now, and they could pop up in She-Hulk, Moon Knight. Like, they've got so many properties that are on the way. Maybe they'll cross over those shows,
yeah.
Defender style, or they'll actually make an actual movie, make the Ultimates, the next Avengers, whatever they want to do,
Young
whatever they want to
Avengers.
call him. The Young Avengers is definitely coming. But
Yeah.
it's like whatever they want to call that next team. Hey,
Yeah.
cool. They set
I
it up.
kind of have a hot take. I'm curious what you guys think.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Here,
So-
oh god.
So I don't know if you guys know this. I think Leo knows this, but I'm a really big Daniel Brühl / Baron Zemo fan. Does anybody
Mm.
else feel like he was like kind of a tease? Like, hey, here's Baron Zemo, and he's gone. Like,
No,
does anybody
actually,
else
yeah.
feel that? Like,
Yeah, no, I agree because they marketed him like, oh, Baron Zemo's the villain. Baron Zemo's the villain. And then this dude just, all right, well,
like he was the big
bye,
bad, and then he
like-
helped them, and then he
Yeah.
vanished. Like,
he's like, all right, well, Wakanda's here for you. So I guess you got to leave now.
I kind of think that he was used for Bucky, to be perfectly honest, just because Bucky also had loose ends with him and like what happened in Civil War, so they brought him back to further Bucky's story and kind of wrap up Bucky's story, because that's just what we saw in like episode 5, and then Wakanda taking him made complete sense, right? So his story's not over. There is one shot that's in the trailers that hasn't been shown yet in any of the episodes, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a little snippet in episode 6. So I don't think he's
most
done.
definitely.
hey,
Yeah.
ecocidal tendencies is spitting right now.
Right now, straight up, actually introducing Black Widow due to Disney's fear of realizing said Widow movie. I think that was Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who is not the power broker. She's Madam Hydra, who is definitely here to recruit the Thunderbolts. I mean, I think
100%.
Zemo's going with her. I think John Walker's going with her. Yeah, she's there for them. Maybe somebody dropped a little nugget that said maybe even Agatha will be part of them. I'm like,
Oh, let's do it.
no, dude, I would love Agatha to come back, man.
Hey, I'm gonna stick to my comment from last week when I was like commenting on you guys. If they pull that Agatha shit on this show, I'm out. I quit.
Not on this show. Not on this show. It'd be like their own Thunderbolt show. They get Ross. I mean, then you got a Hulk. That's the only way. And I was thinking about this. I'm like, that's the only way you're gonna beat the Dora Milaje with a red Hulk. You're not who on the Thunderbolts is gonna be able to beat them. You mean to tell me Madam Hydra? Yeah, right.
Also, all this Falcon and Winter Soldier discourse that I've seen for like weeks now, and everyone's talking about it. No one mentions that spear throw through the shield. Holy!
Oh yeah, I forgot
they're just
about
talented, man. They're some of
that
the
was
best
dope.
warriors.
I love
and
them.
he couldn't pick up the shield because it was stuck to the. Oh,
I love them.
that was amazing. I feel like nobody has talked about that yet. Like,
I forgot about that.
They're just so masterful. Like they took him down, stomped on the shield. She puts it on her arm. Like we got to steal this shield.
And then Bucky was talking trash.
Looking good there, John.
I died. That was the funniest moment he's ever had. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Looking strong, John.
I think that Wyatt Russell is like probably the strongest part of this series, though. Like, I mean, no, like we're not supposed to like him, but like that's the point. But it's like he's done a great job. Like he's shown us, that like he is the perfect soldier, as I said last week, but the perfect soldier as in, following orders and but he's not Captain America. The serum does bring out, I guess, your true self and
that serum enhances everything, your strength, your stamina, including your personality. It enhances everything. So it enhanced his inability to stay in control mentally, and it also enhanced him as a soldier. Thought he was doing his duty by slamming that shield down. Nah, fam. That ain't Cap's way. And then you got people arguing like, oh, well, Cap killed people too. Yeah, Cap did kill people, but it was to defend. It was to avenge, not for revenge.
He just went after somebody who didn't even kill back. That got linebacked by Carly.
So bad for him.
Hey, to that point, Leo, shout out to the dudes. He freaking murked at the beginning of Winter Soldier. Like the guy he kicked off the boat, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
He straight kicked his ass right off. That motherfucker hit a pole like so hard. He blew. I'm telling you, he blew the damn breath out of his chest, didn't he?
Seriously, though, I was like,
my man was dead on sight.
On sight.
Like, don't even send the damn stretcher. He's done. But this is a really good comment from Desmond Childs. Doc Strange finna lead the Defenders. That's true because you got Strange, Hulk, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel. And yeah, that would make sense. And then you round up the rest of them. Rhodey, you get him in this iteration. You just get all the new heroes rounded up for the Defenders. The right Defenders, because let me tell y'all, them Daredevil was great. Punisher was good. The rest of that shit, turn it off.
Serious. I mean, I had to watch Defenders to get through Daredevil's story. So
it was an embarrassment.
I was watching. I was like, I'm glad I did not watch Iron Fist.
Okay, I did it. I hate watched it. I'm so mad that I did.
Did you do both seasons or just the first?
There was a second season.
You guys know that gif of Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber where he's like,
yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even bother with it. Leo's like, I do not advise.
I literally hate watched, I think, up to episode 6. But I'm like, I can't do this. And I was like, hate tweeting. Like, why are they doing this? Who is this? Why would they like this? Like, it was just literally. Anyways.
The main films made it at least somewhat enjoyable in the first season. But I was like, my man Iron Fist can't fight, bro. Like, them moves look terrible.
They pulled him straight out of Game of Thrones. They're like, yo, you want to do this Marvel series?
It's like after he walked off the set, And who was
He
he?
walks on the
Really,
set of Warner
Baratheon's
Brothers and
lover.
across-
Who was he?
Loras.
Oh,
Loras
Tyrell.
yeah.
He walked off the set, and they're like, "Hey, man, we need you right now, like next month." And it was like, no
You know,
martial arts training, no
as
combat.
As somebody that didn't get into Game of Thrones, it felt like the Jeff Loeb was like, "Hey, what if Kelso from that '70s show could fight?
Pretty
That'd be
much.
cool, right?" Like people like
Yeah.
He walked off the set of Warner Brothers studio, went across the street to Marvel. It's like, all right, guys, I'm here. I just got killed off. What do you need me to do?
I literally can't. I'm sorry.
My schedule is wide open.
Jesus.
I ain't got no callback, so yeah, I'm coming with y'all. I mean, the girl who played Colleen Wing was better. I'm like,
She was
dude.
Yeah, she
great.
was.
I love
they
her.
should have made the show about her.
I did like her in
Period.
Defenders.
It
She
could have
was
been
awesome.
Wing.
She was so cool.
The graphic on the Netflix, that the intro thing where he's doing all these moves, I'm like, he doesn't do any of that shit.
Advertisement.
None of that shit. I was like, when did he fucking quick kick like that? Because you got this awesome, peaceful little montage where he's like making all these cool martial arts forms, and I'm just like, where is this in the
He's
episode,
like
my guy? Like,
airbending. I'm like, bro.
He's
The
homeless
wrong
for 2
show.
episodes, man.
The
Like
wrong
he's sleeping in the bushes.
oh man, we got somebody agreeing with me. Mephisto, definitely the power broker.
Zach, get out of here.
Ruben is asking a question. I know it was answered in the series already, and Falcon didn't want it, but do you guys feel Falcon will eventually get the super sauce?
Oh yeah. No, I
Mm-mm.
don't think you will.
Not at all.
He doesn't
think-
take it.
Zemo like asked him, and he was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
nope."
Which is good. I am a little confused though, because like during his like first training montage with Bucky, like he seemed like he was handling that shield, and then the next one, it's like he didn't know how to use it at all. I was like, oh,
Well,
okay.
he had the thing set up on the trees in the first training montage.
I'm
and he
sorry.
didn't in the second one, correct?
He was handling
thought
that
he did
shield
know,
quite
but-
well.
Okay, Amanda.
Amanda will take
like,
no
Sorry.
Sam Wilson slander here.
her
I
ass.
I'm
was-
sorry.
It like that's literally just a super small nitpick. It's not like, oh my god, I really liked episode 5.
Did anybody notice he ran up to his nephew and his nephew was on his left? I'm like, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Marvel's always
Oh yeah,
On
It
the
yeah.
was
left,
so
baby.
cute. It was cute. I'm just joking, Christian. You can nitpick all you want. I'm just saying.
Why Russell's the strongest.
Can we give a quick shout out to our man Dives? You can follow him on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Dives put together the Rocky 4 music and put it on
Yeah.
Sam Wilson's training montage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
It was
Epic.
perfect.
It was.
Y'all haven't seen Rocky 4. It is amazing.
Bro, I have mentioned his video in all of my live streams this week. This is my third in a row, and I have brought it up every time because that shit was epic, dude.
It was great.
Nice
Beyond
stuff.
proportion.
Put a
Perp.
big fat smile on my face. But yeah.
My man Perp saying John Walker over Agatha.
Listen. No.
Oh, you
No.
agree with me? Agatha
No.
over
I'm
John
saying
Walker?
Agatha is fun. I'm saying Agatha is fun and enjoyable to watch. I literally want to punch John Walker in the freaking face every time I see him. So what I want entertainment and enjoyment and not wanting to get angry every single time I watch an episode.
I got
There
the
you go.
news for you about John Walker. He's not dying.
No, he's not.
I know he's not dying.
he's
I said
not.
I want to punch him in the face. That's completely true.
And
Marvel's
over
done
here
their job.
bullying people.
I will
Wow.
literally suit up to defend my boy. I will go. I'm serious. Give me the suit.
Oh,
I'll go.
secret's out. Her boy, guys. Her boy.
My
That is her boy. Oh my
That's
goodness.
right.
Shout out to Luke Ponto in the chat, guys. Let's move on to the next one. 1 to 10, Spiral. How we feeling, man? Lo, I'm coming to you first on this one. I think we're in the same camp here.
Look, guys, I was not a fan of the Saw series. I really like the first one with Carrie Ells and James Wan is amazing, but they did 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and then they did Saw in 3D, and then they did the final Saw, and I'm like, yo, how many Saws we gonna do? How many people are gonna get tortured, right? But kudos to Chris Rock. I don't know what he did, he smoked up and was like, "Hey, I got a story for y'all." Look, shouts out to Chris Rock, man. Maybe he just was super fucked up and saw Seven and was like, "Yo, I got an idea." But you know, I'm making fun of him. But you know, like Chris Rock's awesome, and I think that to ground the story in this way as a detective story, I think is really fun. Samuel Jackson looks like he really cares in this movie versus what he did in Skull Island. But I'm excited. I'll give this a good 8.5 because I would be like at a 9-10, but I'm kind of worried because I didn't like the Saw series, but I hope that if they keep it grounded, if they keep it scary, if they keep it interesting with the mystery, I think that'll be fun because it looks like the guy is toying with Chris Rock and his dad, and I think that aspect's fun if they play it out right. But that's the fingers crossed, right? Like I hope they do it right. So
it just feels like a different storyline from the rest of them, and not to mention they got 21 Savage hitting the beats in that film. I'm super excited for that. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock together. Yes, I'm here for it. Looks fresh, original. Because let's be real, Saw 1 through 6 is the same fucking movie. It's like so many of them are the same movie.
After 3. 2 was okay. I stopped after that.
2 was okay, man. I mean, I'll be real with you, man. After about 4 or 5, I tuned out as well. I watched 6 3D. I just don't remember a single minute.
3D? Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, I was there night 1.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. They got your money.
Yeah. They fucking robbed me, my guy.
back of the alley and just robbed me, like literally. I didn't get to see the movie.
And saying, "Hey, we're not gonna ask you for your wallet, but we're gonna make you watch fucking Saw 3D, man." It's happening.
With the Clockwork Orange device. You're just
Can I speak to Zach real quick? Because I agree with what he's saying, but that's why I'm excited for Spiral. It looks like they're breaking the formula. They're going to bring it back to reality, it looks like. So I'm cautiously optimistic. A strong 8.
Yeah, you know, I'm seeing some interesting, you know, maybe it's interesting. 8 out of JHC. Looks like a man out of Andrew. Yeah, you know, look. It just looks unique, and it looks like people can actually get into it if they're not Saw fans.
He's not going to give a rating. That's it.
Oh yeah, Zach is saying the filmmaker would like to thank you for your donation. Yeah, he sent me my check in the mail this morning, so I'm feeling really good, my man. Let me tell you, it was a fat check. Christian, how you feeling, man? Spiral.
Ooh, I can't do it. I'm not a Saw fan at all. Like I could give a flying fedora about this. I'm actually probably I'll give it like a 2 out of 10 to be nice. I just don't care. I will not watch this. I'm sure, you know, I will. Anyone who's excited for it, stay excited. It's just not for me.
I hear, man, the Saw series is hard to get into. Manda, where you sitting? You more on the 2 out of 10? We got a 5 from JHC.
So,
are you more on the 8, like low?
No. So, because our fellow Geekly Goods member at Just Grinding It on Twitter is absolutely obsessed with the Saw films, I'm like, maybe I'll give it a shot. He said it was good, so I watched the first one. I couldn't even get through the first one, guys. It's how bad I think it is. I couldn't do it. And I love James Wan. I'm just sorry. I couldn't do it. I don't care.
He said, "Oh no."
I'm sorry, I don't care. But I just couldn't get through it. Ryan's also mad at me, so it's fine. What else to do? But anyways,
the first one though, you didn't like the first one.
I couldn't do it. So now, like watching Spiral, I'm like, like okay, have fun, enjoy. Like, go steal everyone's money with this movie, but like,
yeah, honestly, well, I can go an entire lifetime without watching this.
I'm at it too.
The negative side, because it feels like they're riding the Halloween 2018 train. Like, hey, let's ignore the sequels. This is the real sequel. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So I see that.
That's bad.
Well,
I mean,
I just can't.
But I like the first one, so that's my problem. Is that I like the first one. If they can keep it there, then they got me.
Because okay, so in that case, did you like the Halloween 2018 more than you liked 2 and Season of the Witches, which didn't even have freaking Michael Myers in it?
I love it.
Okay, that's not a good question for me because I love Season of the Witch, but I liked Halloween 2018 more than I liked Curse of Michael Myers 5 and 4.
Yeah,
And
the Rob
22
Zombie
was pretty
movies
good.
were. Did you like the Rob Zombie series?
Yeah, I didn't like H2 though. H2
No.
just felt boring. It felt like, hey, let's see how many times he could do the stalk and slash thing. It just, and then he had mental powers with his mother.
See, and that's when it's like,
That
dog,
stuff, yeah.
don't go into like the magic and all that. Like, come on now. Let's not do that.
But the first Rob Zombie, I was on board with. I liked what he did with it. So
I guess I'm the only one excited for Spiral in the chat or in the entire stream, I guess.
I mean, that's fine.
Low
man,
two,
you know,
low two.
do
You had an
man.
8.5. You had
Me
an
and Christian
8.5.
are sitting at a 2. So
I'm right at an 8.5
Jesus,
with you,
outta
though.
here.
Look, I think it's
We're very
unique.
sorry.
21 Savage. Oh,
Sorry.
hello.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
21 Savage. You got, I mean, Chris Rock, Samuel L. Jackson, a cool, refreshing looking story. It's like, bro,
I'm so distracted right now. I'm sorry.
I am a little bit too. I'm like looking over at Lowe's camera and I'm
Like,
trying to
don't
come up with
need
things to say.
anything.
Oh my goodness. Season of the Witch. I don't know, guys. Season of the Witch was. How you gonna have a Halloween
I have no
movie
clue
without
what that
Michael
is,
Myers?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's the third Halloween film, and it doesn't
Oh,
even
I don't
have
like
freaking
slasher
Michael Myers.
films.
Oh, fair.
Not
So wait,
even
Guys, like
Terminator?
money or not.
Terminator.
It's not slasher.
The Terminator. Yes,
That
it
not
is.
slasher.
The
No,
Ter-
it's not. Let's
the
not
Terminator.
Let's
So
not
real
argue in
quick-
front of the child.
for anyone that hasn't seen Season of the Witch, at least watch the first 15 minutes because the first 15 minutes is so fun. The score,
Okay,
the
okay.
I'll look it
suspense
up
of
on
that you don't
YouTube.
know what's happening because there's no Michael Myers, but it's so fun.
I give you that. The setup is great. Okay, would you call
He's
the
playing with the
Terminator?
Thanos. He's playing with the gauntlet. I love it. You can rule the world, kid.
Thanos.
Yes.
Thanos.
I love it. Oh my god. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
And back to regular scheduled programming. I love it.
So, okay, no, come on, guys. You got to get on board with me with this. The Terminator is absolutely a slasher.
It is not a slasher
I can
film.
kind of see his
The
point,
first
though.
one, the music, the way he look, the girl picks up the phone and is trying to call Sarah Connor, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's walking up to the phone with a gun." I'm
Yeah.
like, that's a slasher movie.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
Leo's
just 'cause he's not
defense,
holding a
Cameron
knife.
actually, I swear to God, in one of those interviews, he mentioned that was part of his idea that he was going to create a slasher, but with a sci-fi twist that it was
There
a
you go.
cyborg. He mentioned that it was definitely a horror-inspired film. So.
It's directly
Why-
inspired by Halloween.
Why you gotta come with the facts though? I like getting him pissed off. Like, why would you come with the facts?
So,
I don't think
Amanda,
I've never even seen Leo pissed off before. So.
but okay, you got to admit right now, I'm right.
See the Taurus energy that I have to deal with? Do you see this? Anyway.
Look, it's the truth, though. I mean, Lo, you can back me up, but all right. We'll move on to the next one.
Okay. Let's
I'm like-
keep going.
Oh, there went my momentum from.
Oh, buddy.
Oh man. Okay, 1 to 10.
He's so
Quiet Place
cute, I
2.
can't.
There
I'm
we go.
sorry. He's literally so precious. Okay, let's go back. I'm so
There she's back. There
distracted.
she's back.
You know, there's no stopping it at this point, you know? It's inevitable. He is Thanos.
He's our second guest.
He is that. Hey,
Hello.
Say hi.
mic check.
Hi.
Say hi. You might as well.
So cute.
Aw.
Aww. Welcome.
What's up, buddy?
What a muffin.
What's that shirt he's got on?
Ben.
So my boy loves Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Mm.
All about it. It's honestly, it scares the crap out of me, but he loves seeing me jump. So
That's
Love it.
awesome.
That's sweet.
That's so great.
Benny the Machine. Yeah. I
There
can see
is
that.
so many 10s for A Quiet Place Part 2.
I'm going for a 10 right now.
Ah.
Okay,
we
go
go.
ahead, man. What you thinking?
There we
10?
go. We got the applause. It's time. It is time for John Krasinski to shine yet again. I love the first one. Literally, I was, I think, a week away. I was supposed to do a double feature with the first one and the second. and then COVID hit, so I wasn't able to see it. I've been itching to see it for so long. I'm like, I didn't think they were going to make a part 2. I'm like, what else can you do with this story? And like, I really like how they're actually expanding the world, because it's felt more contained with just this one family, and it's like, no, there are others out there like it. So it's like, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with it. Very excited.
Oh, they're saying your son's a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Facts.
10 out of 10, baby. Man, you know what though, Christian? You make a great point, being able to expand the world and actually get some more lore into it. Man, I'm so for it. But what is it about Bird Box that just didn't work?
I don't know, dude.
Machine Gun Kelly, is that what happened? Like,
I think it falls from like the issue of like back in like the early 2000s, like every book had to be a movie instead of a TV show, and now we're starting to see that flip, which I'm like extremely grateful for, because there's just no way. I feel like Bird Box would have been more interesting as a TV show versus a movie, but I don't know why Bird Box performed the way it did, but people liked it.
It went bananas online.
Yeah, it really did. And it's like, I was like, all right, it is what it is. So
yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not watching that again.
Hell no.
Luke Ponto saying excitement for Quiet Place 2 is getting way too low. Where are you saying that low?
So, what's funny is Black Widow had that effect on me where I just stopped caring about it. But
Yeah.
I just watched In the Earth last night. And then prior to that, I saw Nobody. And I think Nobody had the Quiet Place trailer. I can't recall. But I gotta say, hats off to John Krasinski, because I feel like he had a vision. And I think the way he wrote the story, it just makes so much sense to have the first film and then also have like a follow-up story with it, because
I love it so much.
I'm trying to keep a straight face so hard, but
this is adorable.
But to John Krasinski's point, Cillian Murphy, and I liked how he said, these people aren't worth saving, and Emily Blunt wants to do the right thing and help people, and I just think in the context of that apocalyptic world, as we saw, I think it's really interesting what he's done. I think he's done enough in the first film to make us care about Emily Blunt and her family. And it's just interesting to see her literally running in daylight, like she doesn't know where she's at. She gets captured by Cillian Murphy, and I think that's enough to carry this next film. I'm really excited. This is a strong 9.5 for me. Really strong.
There we go.
Hey,
there we go.
Okay, hot take.
How did you
ready,
know?
huh?
Oh my god, you've been hanging around me too much.
6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Where we sit?
2 out of 10.
No, relax. I absolutely love the first one. Like the first one's a 9 out of 10 for me. But unfortunately, I think that it was just perfect the way it was. I wouldn't want them to build on it because of how great the first one was. I was kind of surprised that they announced a sequel and that they were going to move forward with a sequel. I'm not that excited for it. I will go watch it, but I'm just, what more can you do, and can it be at the same level as the first one? Because I feel like this one's going to suffer from sequel syndrome, where they're going to try to do more and then it's not going to make sense.
It's going to be like more of the same kind of thing.
Yeah. And if you can't build upon it properly and have that proper execution, I don't think it's going to work, because the first one was just so unique with the sound design, and it was excellent in my eyes. So I'm sitting at like a 7, maybe 6.5 out of 10 for me.
I was wrong. I thought you were a strong 4 out of 10.
You're always wrong. It's okay.
No, hold on. You know what I wasn't wrong about?
Don't say it.
Don't even bring up Kong in Godzilla. I swear to God.
Oh, okay. Promise
we
you.
leave the monkey alone, man. Don't team monkey. No way, man. We leave him alone.
I was headed for Luke Skywalker. I was going to say I predicted the entire appearance, but yeah, you guys are right. Yes.
Wow.
No, team monkey.
Guess who won the movie, though?
I think the point of the movie was to bring us together, because let's be honest, without Monkey, You don't beat Mecha Godzilla.
Exactly.
No. Okay.
Now we're gonna start the argument again. Here we go. Oh my god. Here we
He's
go.
outnumbered.
Lord.
I'm ready to go. Okay. So I have one thing to say.
All right.
I'm calming down. Kong would not have won if it wasn't for Team Godzilla. That's all. That's it, y'all. Mike,
Please address this. Loretto, please address it, please.
it's the truth. Team Godzilla poured the coffee in the canister. Guess who could have did that as well? Team Kong. They didn't do it. I'm sorry, it was alcohol, but they poured it into the computer.
Hats off to the crew because they kind of gave it like an even tie where Godzilla took the first round and then Kong literally knocked him out with that hammer.
And then Zilla got back up, brushed himself off, and said, "I'm about to scrape that chest up."
I cannot.
In all honesty, Godzilla is OP in itself. He's too strong. So I will say that Monkey is for the people. Yeah, and he fought for us, and that's why I like him. So
guess who took him from his home? The people. That's right about that habitat.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
They about to yank him by the chain during the next battle. I'm telling y'all.
I'm tired. Let's go next segment. Let's go. I literally cannot. I can't. Not again. Let it die, please.
It looks like your son got a hello, Lo.
Aww. Love.
Gotta watch the first one as a horror film. Yeah, The Quiet Place. Definitely watch that first one, man.
I'd say it's more of like a thriller suspense.
Apparently, I hate apes, according to Ryan, and then
I'm sad.
Team Kong slander. Yes, what up, Patrick?
Also, in Zach's defense, because he saw A Quiet Place with a loud baby and it ruined the experience for him, I recommend anybody that hasn't seen A Quiet Place, watch it with no distractions.
Seriously.
It has to be silent and you need to be into it. So
Or any movie, honestly. I went to go see The Dark Knight. There was a lady with a baby in front of me. I asked her to put that baby on vibrate. I'm like, why did you bring your baby into The Dark Knight? She just looked at me and she walked out. I was like, yeah, that's
right. That kid on vibrate.
I would be just as mad as you. That's just not right.
It's just like the kid was like maybe like 3 years old, like crying his brains out. I'm like, there's a giant, scary freaking like cloud on the screen. You're gonna like, I was like, all right. I'm like, you need to take your kid out of here. I understand, but a movie is no place for a baby. I'm sorry.
Did I tell you guys the story of what happened to me with the Joker when I came out of one of the screens?
No, what happened?
It's like totally unrelated to a child, but like I was literally driving, but there was this guy driving beside me. I loved him. This guy driving beside me, he was dressed as the Joker and he was hanging out of the window, but he was like drag racing me and I was scared. I was so scared. Like I literally booked it. I went 100 just to get away from him, but it was creepy as hell.
Damn,
he was like chasing me
as
the Joker.
About like a baby. Damn, that was like.
It was intense. I just heard Joker. I'm like, let me share.
Man, I was in Bumblebee with a friend of mine, and we were all sitting down to watch, and some kids were like, "Oh my God, Bumblebee!" Da-da-da-da. My man got up, turned around, and said, "Look, kids, y'all not gonna do this, that, and this screening, okay?"
Hey guys, real quick, I had a personal request as a contribution to the show. He needs you guys to see his Lego product right here. I'm gonna hold it up the whole time.
Of course.
I like
it. We got Yoda, R2, a random Mandalorian, and a Endor slash trooper there. So
I like
that.
Awesome. I love R2. It looks so cool.
So cute. I like the Yoda one. So cool.
Cute.
Yeah, he insists that you guys see it, so I'm gonna hold it the rest of the show.
You got it.
You got it. Eyes are all locked. It's good.
All right, guys, let's move into our news segment now. Emilia Clarke joins the MCU in Secret Invasion, guys. I mean, she is among some amazing talent in Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Kingsley Ben-Adir, Olivia Colman. What a stacked up cast this has turned out to be. Has it increased anybody's excitement? Because at first I was kind of like, well, what they did with the Skrulls and Captain Marvel, I don't know. But you got these talented folks on the cast. Are any of you guys like really just super excited about Secret Invasion? Or are we kind of like?
I mean, now I am that now Emilia Clarke's attached to the project because I've been waiting for her to like. I mean, I didn't really know where else she was going to pop up. I think the last thing I saw her in was Last Christmas.
So good.
And like, I actually liked that movie. I was like, I mean, like, yeah, it was a little predictable, but I was like, it's just a nice movie. And I was wondering where her next role was coming from. I mean, I had a feeling at some point she would, enter the MCU. I just didn't know when. But now I'm like super excited for her and Olivia Colman. I love Olivia Colman. So it's like, I mean, my excitement was there, but now it's like, oh my gosh, like Emilia Clarke's coming in. Like, even like I didn't like Solo all that much, but I still loved Emilia Clarke's character in that movie.
Totally.
So it elevated the experience for me.
Yeah, that's such a good point, man. I mean, we're gonna get Varank. We gotta get the Skrull Queen. Have y'all seen that the Skrulls and Earth's Mightiest Heroes? That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
What a cool arc of that show. So I'm hoping we get something kind of similar to that. Look, Thanos is attacking.
Don't snap anything. Don't snap.
Yeah, no snaps. We all want to stay here. We all want to stay. But man, Emilia Clarke joining Khaleesi, the mother of dragons herself. The horrible ending. But we'll get past that. Everything else was great.
There. No.
Everything else was great. What you thinking, Lo? Are you more excited now than you were before? About the same level?
I'm not gonna lie. I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I feel like after like Miss Marvel and Loki and Moon Knight with Oscar Isaac, I feel like Secret Invasion kind of got left in the dust. And Olivia Colman and Emilia Clarke are incredible actresses, but they'll bring like my 6 to like a 7.5. I don't know what else they're gonna do with this film. I mean, I know Nick Fury will probably be in it, and Ben Mendelsohn is amazing. I just don't know what we're gonna get minus what we'll see in Captain Marvel 2. It feels like Secret Invasion will be a glorified trailer for Captain Marvel 2, because I feel like if they're gonna have Captain Marvel be the franchise they want it to be, it needs to be epic. And I feel like Secret Invasion can't upstage Captain Marvel 2. So I'm excited, but I just feel like they're not going to show us enough for me to be like over the moon about it. So
that's entirely fair. I mean, Captain Marvel 2 is going to come, you're right, after Secret Invasion. So it's like, what do? Give us 8 episodes of building up to that. But I mean, my biggest question here is this where we're going to see the Skrulls turn in the MCU? Because let's be real here, the Skrulls are evil, bruh.
Yeah.
They want the planet. They came in Secret Invasion to take over the Avengers, take over the planet. Are we going to get that?
Awesome, though, is that if they do turn, I would love if Talos was the one Skrull on our side. Talos is awesome, man. So
yeah, I feel like you can't make him betray, but I mean, maybe somebody in his ranks is like, this isn't right. Like, why are we helping them, et cetera, et cetera. Amanda, what you thinking?
I don't care about the Skrulls, and I know that, like, I'm sorry, they're cool, yes, but like, I don't like Captain Marvel. I hate that movie. I do not like it whatsoever. So they didn't really sell me on the Skrulls. I'm at a 5 for Secret Invasion. I don't know really how I feel about them. The casting is great, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how I feel about the show yet. I don't know. Maybe if we get a trailer or something like that, we get some more, maybe a synopsis, something that we know what the hell's happening in that show. My thoughts will change, but right now I'm sitting at a 5. I'm sorry. I love Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman and Kingsley Ben-Adir. I love this. Like, whoever's cast is like awesome. It's just.
And you got Nick Fury back, like in a show capacity.
I low-key don't care to have him back, to be honest. Like, I think it's just like he's done. Like, what more? Like, why let's explore sword, and like let's do that instead. Like, why is Shield still
hey Leo,
I'm sorry,
can we highlight Zach's comment about Kingsley Ben-Adir?
Let's see.
Yo, I'm gonna be up to an 8 if he's like the Super Scroll or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm sold.
I
if he's
didn't hear
villain.
about
Benavides
that.
Fantastic, guys. He stole my heart in One Night in Miami. So
Facts. Okay, I'll bump it to a 7 if he's a villain.
Danny.
even Amanda
What? How
changed
you
it
go
too.
2 points up? See, that's
Because he's a
bullshit.
villain.
Hey,
That means he's gonna get more screen
Benadier is
time.
amazing. So
I
He
love
is.
him. He's gonna get more screen time. That's what I want. Here's a
Okay,
7.
so if he was a character and not the villain, y'all are back down to a 5.
Mm. I see how you
Yes.
operate.
I need him to have more screen time. Do you see what I'm saying or no?
I mean, what if he's a super scroll, but he's there to help out? But see, come on, they got to make the scrolls evil at this point. Let's
We'll
Yeah.
see.
quit the dawdling around. Come on now,
We know nothing at this point.
not a
Literally.
drop. I mean, they haven't
Seriously.
dropped anything about that, and it's gonna be a while. Let's be
Hey,
real.
if Talos turns, it's gonna break my heart, but it's gonna make for a great watch.
It
Mm.
will. I mean, it's like they built him up to be somebody who's very enjoyable, and we would have to let go of that energy. And that would be kind of rough, even though I agree with you, Amanda. I did not like Captain Marvel, but I love Brie Larson. I like
It was
Samuel L.
okay.
Jackson.
They're
I think
okay.
it like suffered because it was more of like a
I'm sorry.
origin story, and it's like we haven't had one of those in a while. So I think that's where it kind of falls.
It's the placement.
The placement, the story is
I've
all
said it since
goddamn
day
over the
one.
place.
Yeah. I said it since day one. The placement was just whack. There was no point of putting it before Endgame.
Put Black Widow there, and you would have had a great
Honestly,
Endgame.
yeah, it would have been better if Black Widow would have.
We've been saying this for like 5 years. Put Black Widow there. We can't go back in time now.
Yeah, how long have we been saying that, Amanda? At least a year now. Like
literally. And
The
said
fact
we've
that
been
we
saying
still
it for
haven't
years.
gotten Black Widow is a crime.
crime.
Hey, better late than never. Honestly, I will say that because I saw that new trailer and I was actually kind of hyped. I was like, all right, I'm back in this.
I feel you.
July.
But that new
I
trailer with that.
I know. I was like, y'all have to move this again. Like, you can't just like release it on Disney Plus and theaters in May. Like, I mean, you can just change up a few things. And it's July.
Sure.
Man, that's with In the Heights. Or no, Space Jam 2.
Isn't it Suicide Squad in July?
That's August.
Dang.
You don't even care, hell.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know the release date, guys. Who knows? Movie theaters won't even
I think
open
Space
here,
Jam comes out in June. No,
Space
July as well.
Jam! Space Jam.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
What was that? Okay, jeez, you just went real high there, man.
Well, I was just like Space Jam over the Suicide Squad.
Space Jam over the Suicide Squad, and I am not ashamed to say it. Hot take of the day. Everyone's fine. Lo's like giving me the death staring. I got you. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, good evening to the Mark Show. What's going on, man? Gary Oldman is just an actor that just steals the show with any movie he's in, especially Air Force One and Leon. Absolutely. He did not do it in Make, though.
Not Make. Hell no.
Don't forget about The Fifth Element.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hell,
Zorg.
God, I love that movie.
And Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh hell yeah! Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst. Oh, I know.
Black. He
Dagger,
really hit
bro.
that one.
Literally
in
a
the back.
dagger, honestly.
Died. Oh my god, just.
I'm not even a Potterhead, and I was vibing with Gary Oldman as Sirius Black.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
you're not a Potterhead?
yes.
I'm
not. Maria Bakalova, bring her into the MCU.
Yeah. Seriously.
Why?
Why not? She was in the Borat.
She got Oscar nominated.
That
You come to Yankee Land and visit
wow, it's
Donald
like 3
Trump.
against 1 right now. Nah, I
I
don't
mean,
get
look,
it.
Borat 2 deserved those nominations. That's
It
all I'm
really,
saying, folks.
Thank you.
That's all I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
Look,
Thank
if he
you.
went to the lengths of
Literally,
doing all that
for one take to get all that stuff. Like
during
one
COVID,
take. You had one
That
take.
Nipples is doing jumping jacks right now. He's like,
No.
just riding
Ryan,
again.
yes, we
She
love
had
you.
one
Borat.
take to do
No.
all that stuff.
No.
I
One
was
take
like,
to do
oh
all
my-
that during COVID, undercover. You don't have anybody's
Seriously.
surveillance, and dude, it's seriously like that. That bravery alone has to have.
Seriously,
a
you know,
nomination.
crazy people out here.
Thank you, Zach. Let's pull up Zach's comment. Please.
Zach.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Borat is endlessly hilarious. That
He
Trump
really
cartoon,
is.
y'all.
Exactly.
It wasn't that funny. It was like a light chuckle. It wasn't like I was dying. It was a
Oh my
light
god, I was
chuckle.
dying in the style of like Beauty and the Beast. Oh damn.
Oh, that was so.
Wait, hold on.
funny.
Hey, Ryan brings up a good point. What did they adapt it from? The first movie?
Real life.
It's true though. Like, what are you
Adapted from
adapting?
Real life. This
What
is
are you-
adapted for real
No,
life.
no, no.
All
And
things.
20 people had to write the adaptation. Like, let's be
Yeah,
realistic.
because
All
look at all the
things.
scenes and all the little segments you had. Everybody had their own little segment.
Exactly.
Leo.
Or like, is it adapted from like stories they were told? Or
I mean,
See?
it's adapted
It's
from
adapted
real
from real
life, guys.
That doesn't make any sense because that
Yes,
should be.
it's a parody of what's actually going on. That's
No,
what
it should be an
Exactly.
original story then, shouldn't it?
No. If it's a parody off of reality, that's an adaptation.
Well, it's
Yeah.
no, because technically when Maria Bakalova went in to go interview Rudy Giuliani, that's happened. It's not like they're adapting that from anything. That
That
happened. So
happened.
it's original.
So
That's an
one
original.
segment out of 20. No,
I don't want to rain on Borat's parade. And good for Sacha Baron Cohen because he's a talented artist, but I always thought adapted was a book or a play, and that was it.
Thank you. Thank you, Loretto.
Okay, you know what? I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
look at it
Loretto.
real quick. I'm curious because
Finally, this is the first time that Lo and I agreed on something tonight. So this is
Yeah,
good.
it's very rare, man.
It's
but
very
you got
rare.
that one.
Mark
in the
it down.
rules, sequel are
Well, the
said to be
Academy thinks
based on
different.
existing stories and characters from the first movie.
Did you Google
So
it?
it's based on I googled it. It's based on the first movie. So that's
So,
how
like,
it's the
You
dad.
can't do that.
okay.
You
So
can't
is
do that.
Back to the Future 2 adapted screenplay?
Exactly.
Yep. It's
That
adapted
doesn't
from
make
the
any
first.
sense. Nah, that doesn't make sense. They just
The
love
Academy-
Sacha Baron Cohen, so they
The
tweaked
Academy
it. They
thinks
tweaked
different.
it. There's no way. They just love Sasha. There's no way in hell that makes any sense at all.
Hey, the
Friday's
whole
gonna
world
be
is
fun.
watching.
Friday's gonna be fun.
Friday's gonna be
Friday's
hella
fun.
fun. All right, let's move on to our next story, y'all.
Yeah.
Alfred Molina dropping some details regarding Spider-Man No Way Home and his appearance in that. So yeah, he's gonna be de-aged. Doc Ock is going to be in the same exact story he was from Spider-Man 2, which sounds like they're gonna bring that continuity into the MCU. Heavy rumors of other people, Will Dafoe. Obviously, I wasn't confirmed in the interview, but Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are the two big names. But let me ask you guys this. Do you guys really want them? Like, are you like, oh my God, I gotta have them? Or if they aren't, is it gonna be disappointing if you don't have them? Or if they're not in it, are you gonna be satisfied still with whatever we get? I'm gonna go to you first, Lo.
Oh, snap. Is that because I'm such a big Spider-Man fan?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
be honest. You guys know, like, I mean, everybody sends the emojis. But you guys know, like, the See No Evil here, the monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
all of them. I don't want to know. I don't want to see. Everybody keeps talking about this, talking about that. Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, Tobey Maguire. Look, if it doesn't happen, don't get my expectations up, right? So the fact that we got J.K. Simmons was enough for me.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly.
J.K. Simmons as he is Jonah Jameson, so that's fine. But I just hope they don't go too far. I hope they don't detract too much from Tom Holland because Tom Holland is such a good Peter Parker. He needs to have a good story for if this is like the end of his trilogy or if this is supposed to be like a penultimate episode for him. Let it be on him. I don't need to see Andrew Garfield. I like him. I like Tobey Maguire. I love him. I don't need to see them just yet. So I hope that they bring this all kind of maybe to a cameo or maybe to a post-credit scene. But my fingers crossed that the focus is on Tom Holland. And if Alfred Molina is in this and Jamie Foxx is in this in a supporting role, awesome. Because they're great actors. But I need this to be about Peter Parker and what's going on with him. So.
Dude, I'm like 100% there with you, actually. Like, give me any Spider-Man character and I'm going to scream, okay? Like, they can bring in Mary Jane Watson. I'm going to be really excited, okay? I don't even care. But you take all these characters and put them all in a movie. Say all the rumors are true. Will Dafoe, Doc Ock, Electro, Jamie Foxx. It's like, okay, right there, I just named 4 people, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I'm like, dude,
It
that
is.
is so overwhelming. Tom Holland has to be the star of this movie. We haven't had a Spider-Man movie with him as the spotlight because let's be real, Spider-Man, and I know Iron Man only has a few scenes, but still his influence is all over the movie. He's using Iron Man's tech and all that. Iron Man shows up toward the end as well. It's like, okay, there's all these detractions from Peter Parker, man. And then you get Far From Home and you're like, dude, Jake Gyllenhaal is such a great Mysterio. Fantastic. One of the best Spidey villains, period, in cinema. But it, again, detracts from Tom Holland. Give us some Tom Holland and then bring them in at 4. Make them the post-credit or come in towards the end and then it's like, oh, shit, we're in the multiverse? Boom. Spider-Man 4 from there. Or Doctor Strange 2, however you want to tie it up. But let's not have the whole movie be about them. I mean, I'm going to be excited as hell regardless, but I think it would make more sense to maybe even bring in Matt Murdock to defend him, and then we get those 3 in the next one. What you think, Amanda?
I totally agree. I don't want to know anything. Just because of what happened with WandaVision, all of this shit, like I can't do it. Sorry, I'm just saying, like I can't do this again, and we have to wait till like December. No, I don't want to know. I don't care if they're in it. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't care if they're in it. I don't, because with what you guys have said, if you're gonna put all of these people, all of these cameos, and you're gonna take away from Tom Holland's last Spider-Man film for the next who knows how long, because he is taking a break after this, right? We don't know.
I don't
how
think
long
this is his last. I think he's
no,
more.
I'm saying he's taking a break, so we don't know when the next Spider-Man film is going to be.
Okay.
Right? If there's going to be even another Spider-Man film, we don't know, right? How they're going to do it. So he's taking a break from it. So we don't even know what's going to happen. If this is technically like his last time out for a long period of time, and there's all these people, I'm not behind it. I'm not.
Did you see the recent rumor that they are heavy grain of salt, y'all? I'm talking so heavy that the food you're eating, you can't even eat it anymore. So just put the plate to the side.
Salty ramen noodles.
Yeah, I'm telling you, huge grain of salt, so much that you just can't you can't taste anything else. Spider-Man 4 apparently is happening, and we're talking to Tobey Maguire finishing up his story in a Spider-Man 4, and I'm like, okay,
Sam Raimi?
Yeah,
So,
like Sam Raimi's coming back to do Spider-Man 4 and finish.
Do you want to hear my theory?
Let's hear it.
They're going to switch the Spider-Mans out. I'm telling you right now, if they want to do an older Spider-Man with Venom, with Carnage, with all of that, and connect all of that, they're going to switch to an older Spider-Man. I'm telling you right now, this is going to happen. If it's the Sam Raimi coming back for Tobey Maguire and him as Peter Parker, they're going to do the 4th one. That is the only explanation. They're going to switch them in the multiverse, if that is true.
Well, okay, if that's a Sony movie, I don't think I'd be that mad. Just don't put it in the MCU and tie it all into that crap.
I'd be okay, but not like a Spider-Man 4 kind of. I don't know. I agree with Amanda though. It's like, I mean, all this stuff sounds great. It sounds like the best Spider-Man fan fiction out there, but I don't want it. I don't want it to be like Rise of Skywalker. Like, I mean, like I enjoyed it for what it was, but like that was definitely Disney completely backtracking. And it's like, I was so excited to see where they were going after The Last Jedi. And then they just completely backtracked because all these butthurt, like Star Wars fans out here don't know how to just, it was crazy. But I mean, I agree with Amanda when it comes to No Way Home. Like, honestly, J.K. Simmons is enough. Just give me a scene with Matt Murdock. Make it about Spider-Man. Make it about Tom Holland. I mean, it's like, Amanda said, we don't know when the next time we're going to see him as Spider-Man. So it's like, this really needs to be his movie. Like, I mean, if it's like a post-credit scene, whatever, like, cool. Like, I don't know. It just seems like so much in one movie. Like, if they're going to do a part 1, part 2, okay, that's fine, I guess. But still, I kind of just wanted to be Tom Holland's. Like, just give me Daredevil, please. That's all.
If they bring, Leo, can I present a question hella fast?
Yeah.
So, guys, like, here's my thing, because I, as a person, I like surprises. Would you guys have been pleased if it was all about Tom Holland and then we got Toby and Andrew and all that stuff without any notification, I feel like
Yes.
that
Yeah,
would have a
100%.
powerful effect on me.
Yeah, that would have been.
100%.
No confirm.
That is- yeah, that's a
But the
movie theater
rumors
experience.
now, it's
Yeah.
like it's building up to something that I don't know if it's gonna be that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I just wish there was no like Uber driver posting from Atlanta. Oh, I just dropped off something to Andrew Garfield. Dude, come on, man.
DoorDash.
But I
Right.
think that Marvel's paying these people to be like, let's divert the
He
story.
got sniped. Marvel
he got
was like, take
sniped.
that down.
Never mind.
Marvel was like, ASAP, get it down right now.
So wait a minute, if they sniped him, that means it's true.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily true. I think it's just more of they just don't want him. I don't know. He said, "No, I wasn't here."
Yeah, you know, it looks like Ryan's agreeing here. Leo MJ's and Tom Holland Spider-Man's. Well, yeah, y'all know what I meant. I meant MJ from the first series.
Kirsten
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst. I don't bring back anybody. I don't care. Dude, did y'all hear her and Harry were rumored? I'm just like, it's everybody.
James Franco.
Yeah,
James
James Franco is
gonna
a
come
rumor.
back from wherever the hell he's been hiding. Oh, geez.
It's a rumor. Yeah, after
You know,
after the
I
allegation.
actually had a theory on our show maybe about a month or two ago during WandaVision. What if like these cameos are like literally kind of just one-off things, like Tobey Maguire delivers Tom Holland a pizza?
Nope.
Yeah.
I will get up out of that theater and walk out. I
What?
promise.
That would be so funny.
If you tell me Tobey Maguire is not Spider-Man Peter Parker, I'm out.
So
Sorry.
wait,
We
so
got
is
ours.
this the same level of disappointment for like the Ralph Boner and here's Quicksilver? Because that's
Listen,
how
what
I
if
felt.
Andrew
This is
Garfield
what-
is
that's
talented?
how I
I
felt.
That
don't.
was not bad, Amanda.
pieces out
I'm
of-
sorry, but
No, that's how I
everyone was
felt.
talking about for WandaVision. I do blame the showrunners and I do blame a few of the actors, minus Paul Bettany, because what he did was fucking hilarious.
That was awful. What a clown.
That was
Sorry.
uncalled for. It is on site next time
It
I
was
see
like,
Paul Bettany. Okay.
Who is it?
No.
It's me.
Whoa. Wow, man. She's ready to throw blows.
I'm gonna
Huh?
have some words.
So, okay, take Manda's energy right now and just increase it by 1,000. And that's gonna be me if Toby is just a random pizza guy. I'm getting up. I'm not playing. I'm walking out of the theater.
Leo.
Oh, my name's Frank. I'm here to drop up.
Yeah, if he says it's pizza time and he's out, you're done.
I'm done. I'm gonna say that in the review. Look, guys, I walked out of the pizza thing after they did the pizza. Did the Spider-Verse happen? Because I walked out.
He's so angry. It didn't even happen yet, and he's so mad.
I mean, I'm just saying I would be so livid, and that was the promise I gave to myself. Okay, the Ralph Boner thing, cool. If they do that, I'm out.
It's not cool. That's how I feel, man.
I like
We're on the
Ralph
same
Boner.
level. I
But
got
that was the last
recalled.
episode. That wasn't like
Got
a
pissed.
movie.
No, I got pissed.
But
Don't
did you
care.
shut down? Did you shut it down like in the middle of the
No,
episode?
she watched it all
No,
the way
I
through.
freaking watched it, and I watched it like this.
Yep, watched it just like that. Gave it
I
a
watched
6
like
out of
that.
10.
I
I'm like,
knew
I
that everyone's like,
was
"Oh, we're gonna get Reed Richards, we're gonna get the X-Men." I'm like, "No, we are not."
But she's an X-Men. Anyways, she's a mutant.
honestly,
Yeah.
guys, I might be like, ha, DCEU, let's go. If they do that,
No,
like,
no, no, no. We don't switch over. We don't. No.
How you gonna talk, BBS? All right,
Right.
I gotta.
Hey, it is done after Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't care what happens at all. I don't care.
Honestly,
Somebody get that on
respect
tape.
that.
I'm clipping that shit.
I'm not joking.
this
I
is
don't
live,
care.
man.
Other than maybe Shazam, I literally don't care what happens in the DCU anymore. I really don't care. I'm telling you straight up.
But
You're
Titan
pissing me
season
off,
3.
man.
Is it because is your daddy's dirty?
What did you just say, Lo?
I heard something about daddy being dirty. And I'm
They
like,
did your daddy's dirty, right?
They did.
Oh, they did your daddy's dirty.
I thought he said something.
Loretto.
They did cancel the New Gods, and then
Jesus.
everyone's like, "Oh no, the trench." I'm like,
Yeah, we didn't care.
"The trench."
I thought Lo straight up said they did daddy dirty. It was like, fucking-
That's what I.
I seriously thought that's what you
I had to say daddies plural because if y'all know Amanda, there's more than one daddy in that universe.
We are live, Loretto. Loretto. My
Captain
God.
America Sam Wilson is one of them.
It's facts.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
that's a whole
Yeah.
different story. That's another night. Anyways,
Oh my goodness.
Pizza time.
thank God it's
shit.
11 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh damn, it's like
Is it?
not even 9 here.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
it's
saying,
9:42 here.
15 minutes. I'm just saying it's late, so
Low
it's
is
a good
chilling.
day.
It's early over where
It's
Low
early
going.
over
It's
there,
10:42.
you know.
West
Low
Coasters,
was ready
Chilling
for
at
the
a
show.
crisp. Low chilling at a crisp almost 8 o'clock. Chilling.
I cry.
All right,
No,
guys.
Ooh,
Let's go around the
top
horn
three.
real quick. Top 3 Oscar nominated films. I'm gonna start with Christian. Where you sitting?
Top 3. This Oscar this any nomination.
Yeah, any.
So my number 1 is actually Wolfwalkers because I loved that movie so much. I'm trying to I would say Borat 2 and then probably
Oh God.
The Father.
Interesting.
Borat 2 is number 2, huh?
Okay. Hold on.
It's
Wolfwalkers is
adapted
number
from
1.
the first one.
The Father is number 2, and then Borat. I was really excited when Borat like got in there. I was like, oh my God, like really? Like, yes. Like I'm not a big Nomadland. Like it was good.
Same.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so inspiring. Like I get it. I understand the message. I watched it twice to make sure about my feelings about this movie. And I was like, it's fine. But I mean, honestly, I think this whole Oscars, I'm sorry. I'm disappointing some people. It's good. It's just not.
Mank sucked. Come on now.
Mank was terrible. My
Mank
gosh.
was bad.
Oh, hi, Mank.
Oh, hi, Mank.
Hi, Mank.
It's okay, we're doing that Friday. It's fine.
So
Yeah.
Judas and the Black Messiah and Minari's his.
Yes,
My bad,
yes,
Christian.
yes,
I
yes.
cut you
Oh,
off.
no, you're good. But yeah, those are my top 3. It'd be Wolfwalkers number 1, The Father number 2, and then Borat is number 3.
Solid list. Those are all surprises too, so I hear you with that.
All that complaining earlier, and you got a solid list. If I put Borat 2 on my show, I'll be getting ripped
Wait
to
a
shreds
minute.
right now.
Because it's Christian. I get to roast you all the time, Leo. It's fine.
That's true. Like a fresh
It's because
chicken.
Christian doesn't bully me, so like I can respect his opinion. Get what I'm
Wow, I am a bully, guys. All right, Lo, what are your top 3 Oscar movies?
Hey, hats off, Christian, man. I'm jelly because the Wolfwalkers showing before things opened up around here, it was going for like $50 at a drive-in.
Holy crap, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
and I was trying to get someone to go with me to like split the bill in a way.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out, and I couldn't justify paying $50.
I understand. I understand, man. I
But
totally get it.
for me, that's a film I'm really, really interested in because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Soul guy, but I'm really curious about that one. So, with that being said, let's go backwards 3-1. So my 3 is actually Minari. Wonderful. It stole my heart. I actually caught a screener for it. It was just a wonderful time. Steven Yeun and the whole family did a great job. The cinematography should have at least been nominated. It's so good the way everything's framed. Number 2, I'll actually go Judas and the Black Messiah. I resisted seeing it on Prime or on HBO Max because I wanted to watch it in theaters, and luckily I did. The theaters opened up in my area, and I got to see Judas in the theater. Wow. Daniel Kaluuya, man, if he doesn't get the Oscar, I'm gonna riot because
Honestly,
that's what I said about Delroy Lindo, and I'm already mad. But Daniel Kaluuya chilling, and even just not even the fiery speeches from like the clips, but just the way he talks, like in the class, like.
Oh, yeah.
When he's just talking to his people, like, hey, what is politics without war? And, him talking with, I forgot her name, but like just his like interrelationships, like he just did such a great job from top to bottom.
Yeah, man.
Like it was just such a powerful picture, really well acted. And then for my number one, I'm not gonna lie, I hate that it wasn't nominated for Best Picture at least. I was head over heels for One Night in Miami.
So
I loved everything about it, and I watched it twice, like in like 3 days, and I was so engrossed in the characters. And what captivated me so much is that this is cinema right here. Like the fact that these three guys, I'm sorry, are just chilling in a room and they're just talking, and I'm so fascinated with who they are and what they're saying. It said a lot about the script and the direction. So hats off to Regina King and Kemp Powers and the amazing cast. I loved One Night in Miami. That's still my favorite picture from 2020. So,
man, that's a good pick. I mean, four just strong performances all on screen together. The conversation is what drove that movie. Fantastic. I mean, just top to bottom. And then, yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah, that quote in the classroom was phenomenal. It was such a quick little line about politics and war. What do you say? Politics is war without the words, and then war is politics with weapons or something like that. And I was
politics is war without the violence.
Yeah, politics is war without the violence. War is politics with or something like that. It really good, really, really good, man. Oh man, Manda.
Yeah. For 3, I'm gonna have to agree with Christian that like Wolf Walkers was top for me, to be perfectly honest. I loved it so much. The animation, the story. I'm a sucker for like father-daughter storylines. Like I love it so much. And it, the bond between the two girls, it was just really cute, and I love the animation. It was just there was so much depth.
And drawn. I was like you never see that anymore.
You don't, and I think that's what's just so impressive, because I really was just into the story, and then it was just beautiful. It was beautiful, honestly. So I'm gonna side with Christian on that one. Wolf Walkers for sure. I did like it more than Soul, because if we're basing it off of animation, how many times have we seen that kind of Pixar animation? I'm not saying it's not beautiful. I'm not saying the story wasn't that great. Like I'm not saying that the score's fantastic. Like I love Soul. Don't get me wrong. But if we're looking at the Academy Awards and we're basing it off of animation styles, then Wolf Walkers is the most unique out of all of them, if we're going to base it off of that. Next, for sure, Judas and the Black Messiah. That is my favorite movie of the year, hands down. So freaking powerful. The entire cast just blew me away. Kaluuya, the second he came on screen, I'm like, he won, period. Like, I'm not even joking. That's what I said. Just brilliant work from him. He demanded that screen. His presence is just incredible. And I love him. I'm just really sad that Lakeith got put in the exact same category, because it would have been nice to have him in Best Actor, and then Dominique got snubbed too, which I'm kind of pissed at. But, and Shaka King got snubbed, because I think his direction was fantastic as well. Yeah. So it really bothered me. How do you nominate it for Best Picture and not nominate Shaka King? It's just beyond me. But he did an incredible job. I'm excited to see his future pictures. And then soft spot for me, I love Promising Young Woman. So I'm just really happy. Course, yeah. I'm happy that it's getting the love, and Emerald Fennell is, she's winning, she got screenplay at the WGA. Like I'm really looking forward to her. But also like honorary mention to One Night in Miami as well. So those are my 3 with honorary mention.
Man, I mean, those are good. Wolf Walkers was so good. I just think if you're going to give the Academy Award to one of them for animation all around, I think Soul does deserve it a little bit more than Wolf Walkers. But I really do love the story of Wolf Walkers and just how beautifully it's animated. It's wonderful. That's definitely one of my honorable mentions. Borat 2 is one of my honorable mentions. It's not in my top 3, maybe not even in the top 10, but let's be real here. That was hilarious. But man, that was probably the funniest movie I saw all last year, man, with Donald Trump and
Palm Springs.
Okay,
Palm Springs was good.
Okay,
Palm Springs was funny. I might have to.
Palm Springs was great.
That got snubbed as hell.
Should have got OG screenplay, but it's totally
different. Like what the hell? Possessor got scrubbed for
I still haven't seen that yet. I hear
A
it's
lot.
good.
Sonic also got snubbed for digital. Let's not go there. And the Invisible Man.
I loved Sonic. Like, oh my gosh, Jim Carrey, give it
I
to me
love that
again.
movie
Like,
so
oh my
much.
gosh, that was hilarious.
I don't think I've ever had that much fun in a theater. I just felt like a kid again. I was like,
Same.
yeah. I was like, this is funny shit. Like, it was great.
Sonic just referenced chili dogs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I love that theater.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. Ryan saying he's happy Vinterberg got the director nom for another round. I would have liked to see Regina King in there in
Same.
director. I would have liked to see
Spike.
Shaka King, Spike. Oh my god, well, yeah, Spike.
Spike.
Yeah.
We won't talk about how much he's been snubbed for that, but
For years.
top three. It's so hard to narrow down.
It is.
Number 3, I think I'm gonna go with probably One Night in Miami. I really loved that movie. Like all my movies are a black cast, y'all. So yep, that's number 3. Number 2 is actually The Five Bloods.
Mhm.
I thought that was snubbed all around. I thought, wow, you got 10 best pick slots, and that didn't make it in there. Delroy Lindo didn't make it in the best acting. What did we do here, folks?
Gary Oldman is there.
Why even expanded the 10 slots if they're only going to use 8?
Every year, Christian.
Every
Every
year.
year, I sit there. When they even put 9, I just look at them like Krasinski
Because
on
you
The
have
Office.
10.
Like,
And use it. Like you expanded 10, use it.
yeah.
My God, that pisses me
When's the
off
last
so
time
much.
they had 10?
The first year.
For
The
sure.
first year is the only time they've had 10.
The-
when they
yeah,
changed
the
it.
one that they changed it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insulting to the audience, and then it's almost like, haha, there's only 8 this year.
It's like really only
That
8
is
because-
ridiculous.
The worst is when I think it was 2016. It was DiCaprio's year when he won for The Revenant, and there were 6 Best Picture, six Best Picture nominees, and they didn't nominate I think it was Straight Outta Compton. They didn't nominate. They didn't nominate. I think it was Creed, and I think it was The Hateful Eight. Those are the 3 that they didn't nominate. I'm like, those were fantastic movies, and they didn't nominate any of them, and they kept it at 6. I went on a freaking rant. I'm like, how do you not nominate these pictures? They were fantastic. And they
Especially
kept it
now
at
since
6.
like Bohemian Rhapsody. How did that get Oscar nominated and not Straight Outta
Rocketman?
Compton? I'm sorry.
Also,
Or
yeah.
Rocket
Rocket
Man.
Man.
Or
Or
Rocket
Rocket
Man.
Man.
But more Straight Outta Compton. That was just.
I was like, y'all know that movie deserves way more. And you're, I was so good. I love Queen, one of my favorite bands of all time. But that movie of Straight Outta Compton, that was phenomenal. I was like, come
It
on
was.
now. Like,
Another level.
I was like,
Apples and
damn, dude.
oranges right there, man. 2 completely different films.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, yo, if you gonna nominate Bohemian Rhapsody, come on, Straight Outta Compton needed something, bro.
I
Even
know.
Rocket Man, nothing for Taryn.
Rocket
Nothing.
Man was so good. I can't.
It was.
And it was just it came out the next year, and you're watching you watch Rami Malek's performance.
Best editing, Bohemian
Best
Rhapsody. I was
editing.
like, what?
They
Yo.
didn't watch that lunch table scene. Damn, so many people on YouTube done called that shit out now. All the cameras, just every single word is cut into a different person. You like,
I
Can
didn't
I
even
watch
notice
them
it
eat
the
lunch
first
and chat?
time until someone said, I was like, whoo, what did I watch?
when I was watching, I was like, damn, that was just so jarring. But I think it's an okay movie. I just think it's
Yeah.
it glorifies the experience, and I'm like, there were bad experiences too.
Yeah.
And we're kind
They
of
didn't want to
glossing
go
over
through
it.
all those personal experiences. It's like if you're gonna make a biopic, you have to go through some of those personal experiences. But they didn't really want to out Freddie's, life like that. It's like, so why make the movie? I could have just
Exactly.
listened to the
Exactly.
soundtrack on Spotify and been
Mhm.
okay.
I
Like,
agree.
Kind of trying
supposed
to
to be-
glorify it all,
Yeah.
Oh shoot, y'all! I gotta change my number 3. Minari's number 3. Sorry.
Oh.
One
No,
Night.
you can't.
Oh,
Oh,
also
man.
honorable
Sorry.
mention,
Sorry.
Sound
No,
of
it's
Metal.
against the rules.
Oh, Sound of Metal, honorable. Yes.
No,
I
you
was
can't
gonna
keep
say-
adding shit. You can't keep. The
That
game
was
was
an
Did you list
three.
your number 1?
Huh?
Did you list your number 1? I think you only did 2.
Mm-mm. So
Okay.
I'm Minari,
Oh,
and then The Five Bloods, and my number 1. Number 1, y'all.
Borat 2.
No, absolutely not. I love Borat too, but come on. Judas and the Black Messiah. I mean, seriously, what a round of performances all around. I love the cinematography in that movie. I don't think it even got. Did he get nominated for cinematography?
No, but the Trial of Chicago 7 did.
And Minari did
I'm telling
it.
you
Like
right now on this live stream, Trials of Chicago 7 is going to win Best Picture. I'm telling you.
It's going to.
I think it is. I don't know what. I don't want it to win, but I think it is because for some reason it just reminds me of Green Book, and that was just like the overall race feel good movie type thing. I did not like Green Book all that much, and for whatever reason, I feel like it's going to happen. But I mean, like I could be wrong. That's just my.
To Christian's point, the fact that Mank got nominated so much, the fact that Trial got nominated so much, Netflix is in the Academy's pockets right now. Like,
unfortunately, yes, and they didn't do that with the Defy Blood, so it just doesn't make sense why they're pushing Trial.
Laura Dern went from Marriage Story last year, didn't she?
Yeah, that was the only. I think that's the only time they won.
I think so.
And then Irishman. 10 nominations. My grandpa showed up at night for no reason, and like they got zilch.
Oh, Grandpa! Damn.
They wanted
okay, I was about to clown, but now that Grandpa showed up, I can't say nothing.
Yeah,
they wanted to nap and sleep.
Oh man,
you know.
It looks like Judas did get nominated for cinematography.
Oh, they did? Okay, thank God.
Yeah, because
but
that was like one of my favorite qualities about it is just all the different shots they tastefully wove together to just give us this beautiful story. And I really like that there was these shots in the car, and it was, a 3 or 4 piece, and they were having a round table style conversation. But what I loved so much about that movie is Daniel Kaluuya. Every line that came out of that man's mouth was magical, man. Like I'm just like, this is his best performance, one of the best the best performance I would say out of the year so far. 100%. And just unreal. I mean, seriously, I was thinking of Fred Hampton lines days and weeks after that, man. Like, this is amazing. But yeah, those are my 3.
When he said I live for the people and I'm gonna die for the people, I felt that, and that's stuck in my brain too, man. I'm gonna die for the people.
So good, dude. That I am a revolutionary. That shit.
Like he's just so powerful that you get chills and then you start tearing up because you're watching it. You're like, holy shit. Like he just went all out, and that's how powerful he was.
I really wish I would have saw it in theaters.
Same.
Yeah, same here, man.
A lot of people saw it during Sundance. I saw it. Oh, I got I got a screener for it. I was like, like of course I was gonna watch it, but I was like, I kind of wish I would have waited to see it in theaters. I'm a weakness for like just watching on streaming though. I fought to my last fiber of my being. I'm like, all right, Godzilla vs. Kong, got to see it in theaters first time. As soon as I got that email, I was like, okay. I cracked. So I was like, damn it.
You twisted my arm. It's okay.
I mean, I still went to go see it in theaters the next day, but like I wanted my first viewing to be in theaters.
I completely understand, bro.
I keep
as soon as I got the email, I was like, nah, I gotta watch this right now.
It is right here, so I'm not doing anything.
Oh, sweet. He got into the Ryan got into the premiere by Zach. Right on.
Yeah.
I remember when they announced it, I literally ran to my laptop and I'm like, I need to get this seat. Refresh. And I'm like, yes, Zen. I was like, thank God. Thank you, Kaluuya, for being with me to get this freaking ticket. Oh God, it was the best.
I think it was either Amanda or Christian that I told. I got it like weeks prior.
Yeah, you did. I got it like 2 days before release. I'm like, thanks.
Like I was like, I'm watching this tonight. And I got it like 2 weeks before it premiered at Sundance. And I was just like, guys, I cannot. Oh, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
So good.
That's awesome.
Haven't been that way about another film this year besides In the Heights.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did go see that.
So good.
I'm excited for that one.
I'm excited too. I love it.
You guys will love it. You'll love. Except Manda down there. I don't know. After the father, it's like, man, sheesh.
It was. Hey,
you didn't like the father?
Oh, Leo.
Sorry,
I have to write my review. You'll understand. It was good. I just didn't like the execution. The story was great.
I love the execution.
Friday's gonna be fun.
Friday's gonna be amazing. We're gonna keep doing
bank and shit and all this.
But yeah, it was, I couldn't do the execution because for me, it's like with the father, especially because I'm so close to this, you know, the storyline, because it's happened in my family. I kind of wanted them to do what happened in the final scene throughout the movie.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would have been a bit more powerful and emotionally connected to the characters if they did that throughout, because I cried at the end because you're explaining, you know, what happens in the mind of someone who has dementia. So that's the only thing that I felt very disjointed throughout the film. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, there were a couple parts of the father that I'll admit I was like confused as shit. I was like, wait, that ain't Anne. Like that clearly ain't Olivia Colman.
Oh, it was a mind fuck, but I was like,
that
I loved it.
But yeah, exactly. Once they came back and it was like, oh, they're back to the Olivia Colman story. I was like, shit, y'all.
He's like,
Strap in.
I will explain it in my review.
I still don't get why production design was such a Oscar not worthy thing in that film. I mean, it was, the storytelling was good.
I would say the editing more than
it was just a house.
Right. What
I think
it
it's because the production design changed as he fell into the depths of his own illness. If you see, it kept switching. That's how I'm interpreting it. Maybe as to why.
Maybe,
you know, I don't know. Like,
then he started in his own flat, and then he was in her flat with the husband, and that was nicer. And then he downgraded again. You have a great point with that, though. I mean, the productions do continuously change, but
it's a stretch.
Is Emma in that category? Because I'm like, Emma.
Hey, Emma's production.
No, it's good. It's good.
Me and Lo will fight you. Me and Lo will fight you.
It belongs. Emma,
don't you say a word.
Emma was so freaking boring. But
dude, I've been trying.
Loretto, we're gonna fight him.
I bought that movie. I was like, I love Anya Taylor-Joy. I love period pieces. That is
Beth Harmon is my wife.
I love it.
I get it.
I tried to watch it twice, and I'm like, I can't get into this. I'm gonna try again, but
did you watch
for whatever
Clueless?
reason,
I love Clueless. They knew how to tell the story. I just don't know.
Same story. It's literally the same story,
but it's boring in Emma. Like I don't know. It's just so boring, and I'm like, I don't know all this. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I was like, maybe I should put on The Favorite right now. I
love The Favorite so much.
Such a good movie. Love The Favorite. Can't stand Emma Stone, but love The Favorite.
Oh, I love her.
You don't like Emma? Okay.
Shit. I'm sorry, Christian.
How can you enjoy The Favorite if you don't like Emma Stone? I'm sorry. Like,
I don't.
Yes.
No, I can't.
Well, that was the final name on the coffin.
I just prefer Rachel Weisz in the movie and Olivia Colman.
She's awesome. So is Olivia Colman.
I like all three of them. It was honestly just like a powerhouse of just.
It was.
It's great. I can like the performance, but not really.
See, that's why you ain't looking forward to Cruella, huh?
No.
Like,
oh my God.
Emma Stone is like okay, I know Glenn Close was great, but so is Emma Stone.
Sorry.
She's the only reason why I'm
she's gonna kill it. Emma Stone is gonna kill it, man.
Because otherwise, it's like, why are we telling this story? But it was Emma Stone. I was like, okay.
Emma Stone. Then you get the second trailer, Emma Thompson. I was like,
Emma Thompson too.
Wasn't Emma
had my attention?
Wait a minute, wasn't Emma Thompson in the original live action? Or am I wrong? As the dog owner. Wasn't she in it with Jeff Daniels, or am I wrong?
Are you
talking about looks like her.
Are you talking about
I lied. It looks like her.
And one of the Dalmatians live action.
Yeah.
That wasn't her.
That wasn't her. It looked a lot like her. That's why I'm getting tripped out.
I was thinking of like the original animated. I'm like,
or that. I think she voiced it. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know.
It wouldn't have been her.
No,
anyways.
I was gonna say, I don't know why I was thinking of the animated. I'm like, hold on, Christian.
We just drop into an Emma Stone rabbit hole right now.
I know, and to go further into the rabbit hole, I really hope they bring back that animated Mighty Ducks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, I'm telling you, that shit was fire. Oh my God, it was so
These
good.
ducks jacked up, going around the universe.
The gold, like freaking duck mask. I was like, where is this? Like, it's just walked away in
Mighty
some
Ducks,
damn boat.
New School. cool. I wanted that back. Sorry.
You know, as a fan of the series, I was like, who are these galaxy ducks? Where is my Knuckle Puck? Where is my Charlie? Like, I don't know what's going on. Where's Bombay? Like,
they turned into muscular, buffed up ducks and they started fighting across the universe.
It was awesome.
It was Ninja Turtles in space, which I ain't gonna hate about. I ain't gonna hate on it, but I didn't know where it came from. Like, why is this happening? It's like Buzz Lightyear and the freaking Star Command. I was like, wait, what?
Shit, that was good too.
No, but I mean, Ducks was like Star Command, and I'm just like,
that show was just like out of there, dude. I was like,
you know what happened? Gargoyles, all that stuff influenced it. Like that's what happened, man. It was the era of beefed up ass.
I gotta ask because I didn't really watch the show. Did the Ducks at least play hockey? I mean,
yeah, they did.
Okay, I think they played hockey.
I think in most of the episodes, like they're seen playing hockey at some point. Okay.
Is it on Disney Plus? The original? Yeah. I gotta rewatch that. Oh shit. Let's go. Oh,
right, bro. TMNT crossed with fucking Mighty Ducks.
Seriously, Ducks in general, like with like Disney and Warner Brothers for a while, was like really big. You had Darkwing Duck, you had Daffy Duck, you had I don't know,
DuckTales.
DuckTales. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just like something about ducks. The Animaniacs originally were supposed to be like ducks, and they're like, all right, we got way too many.
Changed them up.
Yeah, they got way too many fucking duck characters. But yeah, it was.
It's because ducks are cute and funny, like Donald Duck. Because Donald Duck's my favorite Disney character ever. I love him. He's my favorite.
Guys in Kingdom Hearts 1 because he doesn't know how to fucking heal. But I'm like, this man is standing around. I'm like, God damn it, Donald.
He's standing there, dude. Him and Goofy literally stand. I'm like,
I need assistance.
Even if you put them on like hard, like their mode on like immediate help, they stand.
Yeah. I mean, they're way better in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I was like, Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, come on, guys. Like, this is RPG. Let's go. Y'all just standing there like you got nowhere to be.
Help me.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm getting worked up.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Man, my favorite is Goofy, so I totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, we are rounding out to 2 hours. Lo, thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been a pleasure having you a part of the stream. Let us know where we can find you and what's coming up.
You can find me on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. Hopefully for the summertime, I can probably get a production ready for you guys. Until then, I am writing for Geekly Goods and on the behind the scenes of that. So keep an eye out for all of our awesome articles at geeklygood.com. It's always a pleasure, Leo. Thanks for having me, man.
Dude, thanks for being a part of it. You got Suit Up coming up, don't you?
Yo, yeah, sorry. So this Friday at the Suit Up Geeks on Twitter and the Suit Up Geeks on YouTube, we are doing a review of the finale, which I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot to talk about. So look out for us. Suit Up Geeks. It's going to be fun on Friday.
Hell yeah, guys. Be sure to tune in over at the Painted Lines YouTube channel.
Woo.
Nanda, what you got coming up? Where can the people find you?
Oh boy. Well, this was so much fun tonight, guys. I had a blasty blast just to bring that back for Lo. You guys can always find me over at AMX ND Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Oh man. So I have a couple of reviews dropping tomorrow. My Shadow and Bone review, Mitchell's versus Machines review, The Father review over at CandidXcinema.com. And on my YouTube channel, Candid Cinema, I will have my Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 6 review on Friday. And on Friday, we have a live reaction with Leo here on Geekly Goods. So stay tuned for that. And then I will be doing a live show with Movie Files Live on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, just doing a full recap of episode 6. And I have Oscar coverage, guys. I got my rankings. I got all that stuff. Hopefully all of this gets done in time. And that is what you're going to see over at Candid Cinema on YouTube.
Right on.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Sounds like we got some good reviews coming up. Mitchell and the Machine versus the Machine.
Yep.
Looks amazing.
So
gosh. Please give it to me, Netflix. All right, Kristen, where can the people...
I'm sorry. I just got that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good, bro. It's actually your turn, my friend.
All
Where
right.
can the people find you and what's coming up?
All right, so you can follow us over at the Film Optix podcast. That is Optics with an X. We're available on I cannot talk today. We're available on all podcast platforms around the internet. Just started uploading back to YouTube full time. I have a lot of reviews actually coming out as well. I have my Shadow and Bone written review over on the MusicCityDrive-In.com website, as well as our Mitchells versus the Machine review over on the podcast. So they'll also be uploaded to YouTube as well as other podcast platforms. We also have our season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up, and the penultimate episode of Invincible dropping this week. I don't know if we're gonna do Mortal Kombat just yet, and also my Yasuke review dropped today over on MusicCityDrive-In.com as well. So check that out. But yeah, for that's pretty much everything that's coming up. Mortal Kombat's kind of a to be announced kind of thing, because it kind of just snuck up on us, you know? So
Yeah,
there's just so much going on this week. And of course you have the Oscars, but I don't think we're covering any of that. Maybe on Music City Drive-In side, but we'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. And coming up on the goods, here, y'all, we got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier reaction with Amanda on Friday. Now, before that, big priority here with Mortal Kombat. That is coming out this weekend, guys. Cannot wait to check that out. A review will be out as soon as I get to see it. Probably, definitely tomorrow. So probably, I think Thursday is the embargo. You'll see that review go up as well. Maybe Mitchell versus the Machine. Maybe what is it? Skull and Bone.
Shadow
and Bone.
They're gonna give it to you now for sure.
Shadow. I had Shadow and Bone. I got Shadow and Bone, so I haven't even started one episode.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is
doing great.
Good shit.
Got that. And then head on over to the Mama's Geeky channel on Saturday. We'll be doing a little roundtable discussion about the last episode of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which will be very loaded. And definitely check out all the rest of the creators on here. Might do something for Oscars, but I'm not sure, guys. But stay tuned to the channel. Loretto, thank you so much for coming by today, my friend. And Amanda, Christian, thank you for always joining me. And guys, we'll see you on the next episode.